Hello everybody, so it's time for another Friday Reads, and that means I'm here to recommend a book for you to read in case you're stumped on what you should get started on the next week. This week I want to focus on my very first love whenever it came to literature, i.e. the exact genre that made me want to start writing. And yes, I did originally love young adult literature, but the thing that actually got me started writing personally was actually the short story. This is mostly because I went to the International Short Story Conference in like 2008 in Ireland, and that's whenever really writing for me became very real. The point is that while I was at this conference, I met an amazing group of writers that I otherwise would have never had the opportunity to meet, and some of them have won, oh my gosh, crazy awards like the very famous Edna O'Brien. And there was a lot of work that I was exposed to at this conference that I otherwise would have never heard of, including The Middleman and Other Stories by Mukherjee. Mukherjee? Why do I always seem to pick authors whose names I can't pronounce? This is a short story collection, and it delves deeply into the idea of the immigrant in America. I have always been super into post-colonial literature, so this is not a very big surprise. This collection has won the National Book Critics Circle Award, which I have to look at or I don't say those words in the right order. It's very, very well written, and the experiences in each short story are completely different. Like, you look into the life of an Iraqi Jew for a little bit, and then you look into a Vietnam-era veteran. You look into an aristocratic Filipina perspective as well, and there's just this wide range of experiences that are delved into in this book, and they're all delved into in a way that's very true to that culture and to the person's identity, which is very important, and it's just handled incredibly well. But the point remains, this collection is beautiful and it's poignant and it's wonderfully written, and if you haven't read it yet, it definitely is one of those ones that's going to rock your world. Particularly if you're trying to read more diversely or read more books written by women, this collection, totally for you. Plus, short stories are really, really great whenever you want to read a lot, but you don't necessarily have a lot of time at any one given point to dedicate. I don't know about you, but I'm super busy. And short stories are perfect for fitting into the nooks and crannies of that kind of lifestyle, and they're great for commutes. Since I've had such a crazy week, I didn't have a chance to post a video earlier this week, so I wanted to give you another collection, very small, very quick, of other recommendations for this next week so that you can kind of learn about some new things, or we can talk a lot about all of these things and how much you love them, because yay! So, number one, if you're trying to get into a new web series, definitely get into Classic Alice. I'll put links in the description, but it's run by the amazing Kate Hackett, and she's also the actress. And although the series kind of ended, it's not ending. They're continuing with books 8+, and that will be starting up soon, and I have an inside source that says the script is amazing, so you know it's going to be great. Plus, there's a really cute boy in it, and there's some really awesome girls, and there's representation both of other cultures and also of different sexual identities, and it just hits all of the marks, and it's really well written, and it's very well acted, and it's good, and it talks a lot about books, which is perfect for you. If you want to get into a TV show, I am totally into rewatching Parenthood right now, which is kind of nice because the series is ended, so I know that it's going to eventually reach a culminating point, and I'm not like waiting for the next installment. Also a very well written show. I have a feeling I've talked about it on here before, and the writing is just really good. The acting, the cast, so amazing. And it handles a lot of storylines that really need to be told, and it handles them very, very well. So, Parenthood, watch it. It's on Netflix, the first 5 seasons, so go for it. For a movie, right now, I'm obsessed with Into the Woods. And that shouldn't be surprising to anybody since I've been obsessed with the soundtrack for like 2 months now. But I bought the movie as soon as it came out, and I gotta tell you, really great investment. And not just because you get to see Chris Pine like rip his shirt. My last recommendation for you for this week is if you are looking for an album to listen to that's going to kind of pep you up for spring, totally listen to the latest A Great Big World album. I'll put links to where you can buy that in the description as well on iTunes because it's incredible and they do such a good job, and it's peppy and it's poignant and it's beautiful and it has lovely harmonies and the piano is great and those guys are just so amazing. So listen to that, particularly if you're going to go hiking like I am sometime this weekend. I know it was super quick and I kind of talk really fast, but that's all that I have for you today, and I will see you next week. Hopefully a couple of times, because I've got plans. Just you wait.